Right, it's day 7. I would have started way earlier, but it just took 2 hours to get my nails done. And while it feels fantastic to finally have them done, 2 hours is way too long. Reach those arms up, big inhale. On your exhale, dive down toward your feet. Let head, neck, arms be heavy, and then start to pedal into your knees, bending one side and then the other. I feel like no matter where I go, even if I set an appointment, they always start at least 20 minutes late. And then it took 2 hours because only like one person knows how to do gel today. Anyways, but they do the best job. All right, bend into both of your knees, grab hold of opposite elbows, gently sway your torso side to side, just further releasing the spine. Good, go ahead and take a big inhale breath. Big exhale, let that go. Go and come through center, let your elbows go. Shake the head no. Nod the head yes. Slowly roll on up one vertebrae at a time. Head is last, and at the top, you are rolling those shoulders back. Let's do it. So last day is yoga blocks. All right. Trying to think of how we should start. Okay, let's grab one of your yoga blocks. We'll start laying on our backs. And of course, I didn't turn my fan on. I mean, even if I have no one teeth, it doesn't matter. I always forget. I'm just like trying to start so that I can stop when it's light out, hopefully still. All right, lay on down, grab one of your yoga blocks. Okay, grab one of your yoga blocks. You're gonna place it underneath your hip. So you're gonna go medium height. So the long edge is horizontal, right? Pick up your hips, place the block underneath that top flat part of your pelvis. So not quite to the round part of your low back and sort of just above the fleshy part of your butt, part of the fleshy part of the other. And then just hang out here for a second, let your hips open up. Just pause and breathe, let things kind of settle. We had massage chairs, but then when I was getting my fingers done, I couldn't turn it back on when it stopped. And then the little like ball things were just digging into a part of my back. And I was like, please go. I just want to go. I just want to go. I hate sitting still for that long. All right, go ahead and take your left leg to tabletop. Take your right leg up to meet it. So in this position, you should feel like you can stay here for a little while. All right, we're gonna go into toe taps. So you're gonna send your right toes down towards the floor. Exhale, lift. Switching sides. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Good. Just warming up those abs. Mine are actually decently sore from yesterday's fiasco with the roller. I also have like some little bruises on my shins, so if that happens to you, it's normal. Good. And just move with your breath here. Keep pulling those abs in tight, specifically the lowest part of those abs. So pull down towards that block. Keep engaging through center. Good. And again, your toes might not touch the floor, right? Just go as low as your spine can stay comfortable. So if you start to overly arch, you're going too low. Let's go for 5. Last 4. Final 3 or 2. Last one like that. Go ahead and bring both of your legs together. Now send both of your feet down towards the floor. Exhale to lift. Good. Inhale down. Exhale up. Again, toes might not touch the ground. That's okay. Just keep pulling everything into the midline of the body. Maybe you extend your arms up towards the ceiling. Good. Keep going here. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Let's go for 4. Final 3. Last 2. Last one like that, lower the legs down. Exhale, lift the legs back up. Go ahead and stretch your legs straight up to the ceiling. Good, just pause here, bring your arms back down by your sides. Good, we'll just stay for 2 breaths. It should feel comfortable in this position, just nice and restorative. Take a big inhale in. Big exhale out. Good, go ahead and bend to the knees, set one foot on the floor, set the other foot on the floor. Again, just pause in this supported bridge. Good. One more time, big inhale, breath. Big exhale, let that go. Good. Go ahead and pick up your hips, take the block out, and then just let your hips settle on the floor for a second. Just let them come back into that neutral position. All right, from here, you're gonna take one of those, take your one block, right? You're gonna place it medium height, but this time the short edge faces you, and place it between your inner thighs. All right, so just keep your feet on the floor. You're gonna engage around that block, so squeeze in on the block. If you're using the cork ones, it's not gonna feel as comfy as if it was one of the soft ones, but whatever, here we are, still working those inner thighs. Reach your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale breath. On your exhale, don't lose the squeeze on the block. Tilt your hips back, start to roll up into your bridge. Good, you're gonna round the spine nice and slow back down towards the floor. Release hips to neutral, but don't release the squeeze on the block. Do it again, roll up. Good, lifting high, round, roll back down one vertebrae at a time. If you notice one spot in your spine is starting to lower faster or in one piece versus individual vertebrae, just slow down there. Good, let's go for 3 more. I was getting so hungry in the nail salon too. I'm like, can I just go? Why am I being held hostage? Last 2, roll up. Good. Roll back down. It's not even sunny today, so I am probably most definitely gonna have to turn on my light. Last one, you're gonna roll up, you're gonna hold. So lift up into your bridge, hold it. Now little pulses up towards the ceiling, up those hips. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round the spine, roll back down nice and slow. Good, tailbone last. From here, you're gonna find your second block. So use both of your blocks. You're gonna set them up lowest position, bring them all the way together. And then you're gonna place your toes, balls of the feet onto the block, but your heels will not be on, okay? And if you find that your blocks start to slide, move your mat and then just do it on carpet or hardwood. So you're gonna lift your heels away from the floor. So lift the heels, again, balls of the feet and toes are on. Reach your arms straight up to the ceiling, or if you need, you can keep them down by your side. So my feet are separated about hip distance. On your exhale, you're gonna hinge up into your bridge and then hinge back down. Do it again, exhale, lift. You'll probably feel those hamstrings working and that's okay. Lower down, they should be working, right? Exhale, lift, again, trying to keep those heels elevated. Lower, press straight up to the ceiling. Good, let's go for 4 more here, lift. Last 3, exhale. Good, final 2. Good, last one, you're gonna hinge up into your bridge and hold. Now lower your heels. Lift your heels. Good, lower, lift, lower. Again, trying to lift and lower at the same pace, keeping those hips level and stable. Let's go for 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last one, lift those heels high, hold, pulse your hips to the ceiling. You have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those hips all the way down. Go to move your knees side to side, let your back stretch. Oh, there it is. The sounds today. Oh God. Okay. All right, go ahead and grab onto one of your blocks again. However fancy you need to make it. All right, you're gonna take your legs into a tabletop position. You're gonna set the block on top of your shins. But you're gonna keep that block in place, so come into that true tabletop where your shins are parallel to the ceiling. That block can stay flat on your shins. Take your hands behind your head, elbows wide. But on your exhale, you're gonna curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Lower back down. Do it again, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Good, so legs don't move, you don't wanna lose the block, just keep it nice and balanced. Lift, lower, exhale. And you're just trying to get those shoulder blades off of the floor, right? Lift, lower. And also, they do the like scrubby thing on your legs. So I did a self tanner the other day. I'm sure that tan is all gone off the lower part of my legs. Lift and lower. You have 6 more here. Final 5. Last 4. Feeling those abs from yesterday. Last 2. Last one, exhale, lift and hold. From here, little pulses up from your abs. Lift, lift. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Keep your legs in tabletop. So abs are definitely working by now. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale breath. On your exhale, you're gonna curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Reach long through those arms. Start to pump your arms for your hundreds. Breathing in for a 5 count. Exhaling for a 5 count. Good, just keep your gaze towards your thighs. Again, keeping that strong tabletop in the legs. Keep on breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's go for 6. Last 5. Last 4. You have 3. Last 2. Last 1. Lower all the way down. Take that block off. Again, move your knees side to side. Let your back stretch. Good. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. All right. Here we go. I just thought of this. It might be fun. It might be hard. All right. You're going to set the block on top of, or on the bottom, on top of your left foot. You're going to balance. If you have the cork ones, you're going to really want to keep that balance. Extend your right leg out. Take your hands behind your head, elbows wide. Take a big inhale breath. On your exhale, you're going to curl head, neck, and shoulders up. You can also keep the chest lowered. All right, don't lose the block. Lift your right leg up to meet the left. Lower back down. Do it again. Just keep that chest lifted. Lift. Lower. Trying to keep that leg straight up to the ceiling. Gaze is towards your thighs. Lift. Lower. And only lower that right leg as low as your abs can handle, right? So try not to bring it all the way to the ground. I think I just was, but now I'm going to stop. Let's go for 3. Last 2. Last one like that. Lift your leg up, lower the chest down, bend your knee, grab the block. Oh, abs from yesterday. All right, here we go. Set the block on top of your right foot. Stretch, reach your right leg straight up to the ceiling. Extend your left leg down. You're gonna curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Why does this side feel dicier? Curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Extend your left leg out. From here, you lift that left leg up. Lower back down. So try to tap the block if you can. Lift, lower. Keep your right foot flexed so you have a nice base for that block. And again, left leg doesn't come all the way down and only go as low as your abs can hang on. You have 4 more here. Lift. Last 3. Last 2. Good, last one like that. Lift all the way up. Bend your knee. Grab your block. Oh, relax for a second. Hello, abdominal muscles. All right, from here, come on up. Go ahead and grab your blocks. You're going to place them on their lowest height. So both of them, one on each side of your hips. So just line them up with your hips. Actually, bring them back just slightly behind the hips. Okay, so just right behind the hip. One on each side and to the outsides of your hips. So outsides of your hips, but behind the hips. Take your palms, place them onto those blocks. So palms on top of the blocks. Good. From here, you're going to straighten out your arms, roll the shoulders down and back. You're going to lift your hips up. So come into that reverse tabletop position. And then from here, you're going to straighten your legs, scoop the belly in, lift those hips back. Good. Come forward, bend the knees, lift the hips up, slide back, exhale. Good. Bend, lift. So try to bring those hips back even further, right? Bend, lift. So it's a scoop of those abs, straighten the legs. Good. Let's go for 3 more. Good. Last 2, exhale. Good. Last one here, exhale. Scoop the legs back. Just scoop, lift, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bend the knees, set your butt down. So we're essentially balancing on the arms, right? But scooping the abs in to lift the hips up a little higher. So it's kind of like it's a pike of the hips called tendon stretch in Pilates. Mostly done with the reformer, but you scoop in, you lift up and arch your butt up a little bit higher. All right, we're gonna do that again with straight legs. If it was hard enough for you with bent knees, stick with the bent knees. Otherwise, here we go, hands on blocks. Again, palms flat, straighten out your legs this time. Press into those arms, so nice strong arms here. On your exhale, you scoop, you lift, send it forward. Do it again, exhale. So your heels should move, right? My yoga mat is moving too. Nice strong arms. Exhale, lift. Good, we'll do 1 more here. Big inhale, shoulders stay down. On your exhale, lift. Good, set that butt down. a lot on the wrist. So we'll move on for a second and then we'll come back to it. So go ahead and grab one of your blocks. Place it at the top of your mat. Again, lowest height, right? But horizontal position. All right. So yeah, well, we'll start with vertical. So take it vertical. So it's parallel to your mat, right? And then you're gonna take your left foot onto the block. You're gonna stand up on the block. And if your foot is longer than the block, which it very well might be, then your toes can come off. Just make sure your heel is staying on. All right, from here, I'm gonna back up a little bit. All right, from here, take your right leg off of the block or right foot off of the floor, right? You should have that extra height now. Find that balance on your left leg. From here, you're just gonna start, find that balance. Okay, flex your right foot, bring that right leg out to the side, lower back down, do it again, out to the side. Good, exhale. Good, and you're trying not to lean into that left side too much, right? Good, and your foot stays flexed, nice, strong, active leg, strong and straight, out to the side, and slowly bring it back in, exhale. Good, lift. Let's go for 6 more, for 5, last 4. Again, go nice and slow, final 3, last 2, last one, extend out to the side, hold little pulses out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and step that right foot down. All right, again, you're gonna keep left foot on. Here we go, you're gonna pull your right knee in towards your chest. So again, find that balance. From here, you're gonna send that right leg back, step back, big lunge, 90-90 lunge, get low. From here, you're gonna come up. Okay, this is hard. Pull your knee back in towards your chest. Good, do it again, big step back, find that lunge. Bend both knees, stand on up, pull that knee in towards your chest. You step back, you bend, you lift, pull in. Good, keep going. Back, bend, lift. Good, and your knee might not touch the ground, just go as low as is comfortable for your joints. And just step back lightly, right? So you're not slamming into the ground with that right leg. Lift, pressing into that left heel as you stand. Lower, lift. Let's go for 5 more here. Lift. Last 4. Ooh. Final 3. Last 2. Lift. Oh God. Last one. Step back. Come forward. Find that balance. Lift that right knee in towards your chest. You're going to straighten your leg. Bend the knee. Straighten. Stretch. Good. You have 3 more. Last 2. Last one, extend your leg out, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and step down. Oh, left side, hello. All right, let's do the other leg. Go this way. All right, so again, right foot is on, well, right foot is on the block this time. Let's hold my fan, sorry, not sorry. I don't have both fans on today because it's not a million degrees in here, but will be, I'm sure. Okay, right foot on the block. Again, make sure the heel is on. That's important, right? If your toes come off, that's fine. Just make sure you don't grip with the toes because that'll throw you off a little bit. Okay, here we go. Flex your left foot and keep your left leg straight without leaning all the way to the right. Bring your left leg out to the side. Bring it back down nice and slow. Lift, lower, exhale. Again, finding that balance on your right leg. Lift, lift. Feeling that butt from days of Pilates. Lift, lift. 5 more here. Again, trying not to lean. Last 4. Final 3. Last 2. Last one, bring that leg out to the side. Little pulses out, out, out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pull that knee in towards your chest, finds that balance. Good. From here, take a nice big step back with that left leg, bend the knees, come back up, pull the knee in towards your chest. Step back lightly, bend, lift, step back, lift on up. Good, again, just finds that focus, finds that balance. Your knee might not touch, that's okay. Lift, step back, lift. 6 more here. Feeling those inner thighs too. Last 5. Final 4. For 3. Last 2. Oh God, I gotta back it up. Last one, you're gonna step back. You're gonna pull your knee in toward your chest. You're gonna hold. Now kick your left leg forward. Bend the knee. Trying to keep that knee as high or as close to straight out from the hip as possible. Kick. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one, kick out and hold. Good for 4, 3, 2, 1. Step on down. Oh, hips and everything. All right. For real, let's come back down to hands and knees. All right, so you're gonna keep one of your blocks. Stupid, I'm gonna turn on this again. Okay. Still just messing with everything. And now the sun's coming out. Okay, this is going fast. Okay, you're gonna keep one of your blocks. Is this going fast? Yeah, I guess so. All right, keep one of your blocks. You're gonna take it underneath your right hand. So other block is out of the way. So right hand has the block. All right, when you're ready, move your hips back or move your hips forward, knees back, so you're in that half plank position. All right, when you're ready, you're gonna bend your left elbow. Keep your right, no. What are we doing? Grab both of your blocks. Let's do this. Grab both of your blocks. Sorry, I'm just making it up as I go. Okay, so they're shoulder distance apart. You have a hand on each block. All right, when you're ready, you're gonna step your feet back, take your feet as wide as you need to. From here, elbows go towards your ribs. Straighten back out. Do it again. If you need to do this on your knees, by all means. So elbows bend, straighten. 3 more. Last 2. Tricep push-ups. Last 1. Oh my God. We have not done push-ups at all this week. And we kind of did it with lighters and it was like single arm. Oh my God. Those were hard. But doable, right? We can do that. All right, from here, you're gonna bring your blocks together. All right. Bring your blocks together so they make one solid block. You're gonna come onto your right forearm. It'll be fine, we'll be fine. Come onto your right forearm. You're gonna bring your feet onto the blocks. We're gonna do a side kick. So you're gonna stagger your feet, left foot in front of right foot. Feet are on top of the blocks. Come on up into your forearm, side plank. Reach your top arm up to the ceiling. These tights have literally lost all of their elastic, so they aren't really doing any sort of compressing right now. Okay, here we go. When you're ready, you're gonna thread that needle. Rotate towards the floor. Reach back up towards the ceiling. Do it again. Twist and reach. Good. Just stay nice and strong in that side plank. Lift. Exhale. Up. 4 more here. Last 3. Last 2. Last one like that. Exhale, twist. Reach your arm up towards the ceiling. Just hold that side plank. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring that hip all the way down to the floor. All right. You can keep your left hand on the mat if you need it for support. Otherwise, we're gonna lift up from this position. You're gonna reach your arm up overhead, and then you're gonna come back down into this position. So just make sure you're checking in on your shoulder because it is a lot of work for that shoulder. So here we go. Forearm down, elbow underneath the shoulder. Feet on the block, staggered, left foot in front of right. Reach your left arm down your left leg. From here, you're gonna lift up higher, reach your arm up overhead, reach your arm back up, lower all the way down. Good. I'm gonna move a little bit. Do that again. Exhale, lift up. Lift the hips a little bit higher, reach that arm up, and then send those hips back down. So again, check in with your shoulder, make sure it's okay for this. Reach your left arm out, press into the feet, switch the feet, press into the feet, lift up, side bend. Lower all the way down. Do it again. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Last two. Lift. Good. Last one like that. You're going to exhale, lift. Good. Come back into that side plank. Hold. Now pulse your hips up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Let's do some wide elbow push-ups. We'll do them on the knees or on the toes. Whatever you want. Whatever you're better at, do that. Make it look cool. Make me look good. Okay, so grab your blocks, separate them a little bit wider than shoulder distance, actually. A little bit wider. Take your hands onto the blocks. You can slightly internally rotate those hands. Again, you can come all the way up onto the feet or stay on your knees. You're going to bend your elbows wide, lower down. Exhale, lift. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Oh my God. As much as I like to think that we're getting so much stronger from the 7 days of flooding this week, that did not make me feel stronger. All right, son. Can we make up your mind? All right, we're gonna do side plank second side. So again, bring your blocks together, make them one solid block. And then we'll come on to our left. Do I even close? It's so cloudy outside. It's gonna go away in a second, probably, right? No. Okay, here we go. Come to your left forearm. Left forearm down. Stagger your feet on those blocks, right foot in front of left foot. Finds that side plank. Reach your top arm up to the ceiling, and then when you're ready, thread that needle twist towards the floor. Reach back up. Do it again. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Good. Rotate. Reach. Good. Let's go for 3 more twists. Last 2. Going those obliques. Last one, twist. Reach your arm up to the ceiling. Just hold that side plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. So just set your hip down, setting up for that next exercise. All right. Here we go. No magic circle and no ball this week. Thought we'd mix it up and do props that we don't always do to make it exciting and fun. This has been a really fun week, honestly. I have not been mad at any of the Zooms, and I haven't been like dreading any of them. I've been looking forward to them. Okay, here we go. Left forearm down, elbow underneath the shoulder. Again, right foot in front of left foot. Bring your right arm down your right leg. From here, you're gonna press up. You're gonna lift up, reach your arm up overhead, and then come back down. Do it again. Exhale, lift. Side bend, lower. You have 3 more. Again, nice strong left shoulder. Come down. Last 2. Lift. Good. Last one. Exhale, lift up. Good. Come back to that side plank. Now just pulse your hips up and away from the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Oh, all right, we did it though. We're just 15 minutes away from stretching. Doesn't this go so fast? Super fast. Okay, grab one of your blocks. Set the other block off to the side. All right, so take your block on its lowest height, and you're gonna bring it horizontal, right? Okay, and then stand on up. Oh, it's okay, it's fine. I think it's fine. Okay, so again, horizontal lowest height. You're gonna come onto the toes this time. So balls of the feet and toes are on the block. Bring your feet all the way together. Good, we'll just start with some heel lifts and lowers. So lower the heels down, they'll go past the block, right? And then lift your heels high. Do it again, lower down and lift. Good, lower, exhale, lift. Good, just getting those heels as high as you can.
Keeping that balance, lift and lower. Good, you have 4 more like that, lift. Last 3. Last 2. Good, last one, you're gonna lift your heels, hold. If they don't have to be at your highest height, just squeeze your feet and legs together. From here, you're gonna bend your knees, bring your tailbone down towards your heels. Again, keeping those heels high, straighten the legs, lower the heels. Do it again, lift your heels as high as you choose. Bend your knees, they come forward, tailbone reaches down towards your heels. Straighten the legs, lower the heels. Keep going, lift, bend, straighten, lower. Oh my God. Good, let's go for 4 more, lift, bend, go slow, use that focus, straighten, lower. Last 2, lift, bend, straighten, lower. Last one, lift the heels. Oh, my feet are getting tired. Bend the knees, lower down and hold. Keep those heels high. Find your balance. Oh my God. Maybe reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Good, maybe you get lower. Just hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand all the way up. Shake out those legs. At least this is a great song that's on right now. I'm excited about it. Okay, here we go. You're gonna take that block. We're gonna come into our half moon position. So go ahead and set your block up at the top of your mat on its tallest height. All right, here we go. All right, we'll start in triangle actually. So take a big step back. So widen those feet. And then keep your legs straight. From here, you're gonna extend your arms straight out into a T position. You're gonna hinge forward, reach down, place your left hand onto your left ankle. Good, reach your top arm up towards the ceiling. Just keep both of your legs straight. Good, just pause here. Pretend you're in between 2 planes of glass so your body could fit that way. Which way the foot's supposed to go? I haven't done this in a long time. But, oh my God, foot is parallel. I don't know, heel arch, yeah, whatever, I'll ask Nicole. She's doing this too. She'll know. Good, from here, you're gonna bend into your left knee, place your left hand onto that block. All right, bend into that left knee, place your left hand on the block. You're gonna lift your right leg up, open your chest. Keep that arm up, try to keep your gaze, oh my God, these are hard. Good, you can move your block forward if that wrist is not directly underneath the shoulder. And you're just holding here. Just hold, you're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, you're gonna step back with that right foot, bend into your left knee. All right, you're gonna reach your right arm back, reach your left arm up, little back bend here. That big inhale breath, ooh, that feels good on the abs. Big exhale out. We'll come into half moon 1 more time, so you're gonna come forward. Press off that left foot, left hand onto the block, lift your right leg up, find your balance, and then start to turn your chest to the right, reach your right arm up, turn your gaze if you can. Good, just breathe and hold. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Oh God. Take your block to the back of your mat. Oh my goodness. I have not done these exercises in a long time, except for half moon, we do it with that circle. Okay, so you're gonna have the block at the top of your mat, back at the top of your mat, other side. Right foot comes forward. Typically you don't have to switch, right? All right, take your feet nice and wide. Bring your right heel in alignment with your left arch. So left foot back, right foot forward. You're gonna extend your arms out into a T shape. You're gonna reach forward as far as you can and then bring your right hand down to your right ankle. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Good, and just hang out here, both legs straight. Good, just pause, stretching through those legs. I should review my yoga manuals, right? I just teach my favorite moves, not like a full class. All right, here we go. You're gonna bend into that knee. You're gonna bring your right hand on top of the block, maybe move it a little bit forward. Lift your left leg up. Find that balance first, And then maybe start to turn your chest to the left. Oh God, maybe turn your gaze to the left. Keep that right leg up to hip height if you can. Good, and breathe. Make sure adjusting the lighting. Oh my God. I cannot. It was wine tasting. Just kidding. I didn't go wine tasting today. All right, from here, you're gonna bend into your right knee, step your left foot back. Let your block stay where it is. Good. You're gonna reach your left arm back, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling, and take that little back bend there. We're gonna come into half moon one more time. It better be better than what I just did. That's more for me than for you. All right, come forward onto your right foot. Right hand on the block. Lift your left leg up and back. Good. If this is enough, just find your balance there. Otherwise, reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Rotate your chest. Rotate your gaze if you can to the left. And just hold. You're here for 3, for 2, and 1. Go ahead and come on down. Oh, yeah, it feels good on the legs, right? All right, here we go. Go ahead and take your blocks back to the top of your mat. Again, make one long block. One long block. So the blocks come all the way together, they're horizontal and they're together. From here, you're gonna place your hands at the top of your mat. Stretch one foot back, make sure it's on top of the block. Step your other foot back to meet it. Find your plank, again with feet on the blocks. All right, from here, you're gonna pull your right knee in, tap down. Left knee in, tap down. Abs nice and tight here. Make sure you're not sinking into the low back. Bend in, bend in. Good for 6. Last 5. For 4. For 3. Last 2. Last one, step back, just hold your plank. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down, take a second. I feel like I have been like better at planks from this week. Like stronger in my planks. All right, set your block off, one block off to the side. Keep your other block. Ooh, what if we did balancing on its highest height? Yeah, I'm just workshopping here. Okay, so take your blocks on their highest height. You can also shoot for medium if you're not ready for highest. All right, again, set them up like little towers next to each other. All right, here's where we get fun. Place your hands down. Place one foot onto the top of the block. Good, when you're ready, other foot comes on top of the block, finds that nice strong plank position. Good, breathe and hold. Good, pull your right knee in, tap down. Lift up and back. Left knee tap, up and back. Keep going here. Tap, tap. Oh God, tap. You just have to be very aware of where your feet are going, right? Okay, let's go for 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Last one like that, just find your plank, hold. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Oh my God. We're almost there. And my watch does not recognize Spotify. Okay, let's do my favorite ab series with the block, and then we'll stretch. It's going so fast. Okay, move one of your blocks out of the way. Grab one block, lay down on your back. All right, blocks going between your inner thighs. All right, you're gonna keep the block. So again, it's length, the long edges are between your inner thighs. It's on medium height. Go ahead and place the block between your inner thighs. Take your legs into a tabletop position. Keep that block squeezed. From here, you're gonna flex the feet. Keep your arms down by your sides. So we're basically gonna do a reverse crunch, but you're barely gonna move, right? Because it's a lot of work. Essentially, you're gonna try to press your shins straight up to the ceiling versus doing this thing that everybody does where they fling their legs back, which like does a tiny bit of work for your low belly, but you can work them harder. So keep the block squeezed, keep your feet flexed. Try to press your shins straight up to the ceiling and then lower back down. Lift, lower. So you squeeze the block, you lift. Try to keep your neck out of it. So maybe turn your palms up to the ceiling to kind of maybe get a little bit more relaxed. You squeeze, you lift, engage. lift. Exhale. Squeeze the block, lift. Squeeze, lift. Squeeze, lift. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Last one. Good. Keep the block squeezed, hinge down, tap your heels, exhale, lift. Good, let's go for 5. Shape of the leg stays the same, block stays squeezed. You have 3. Last 2. Last one, tap the heels down, set your feet down, take a second. Should be feeling a lot of feelings down there. It's good for you. All right, here we go. Hands behind your head, elbows wide. You're gonna curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Keep the chest lifted, take your legs back to tabletop. Now it's the same thing. Squeeze the block, try to press your shins up to the ceiling. So squeeze, lift. Squeeze, press. Squeeze, press. Exhale. Lift. Lift. Again, it should feel like a lot. It should feel very challenging, even though it doesn't look like much, right? Your gaze is towards your block. Let's go for 5, for 4, for 3, last 2, last 1, keep the squeeze, lower your legs down, exhale, lift, and try to keep that same feeling as when you were trying to press your shins up towards the ceiling, right? We're engaging the same muscles here. Let's go for 3, last 2. Last one like that, lower the feet, set them down, lower the head, set it down. We're almost there. We're just gonna do that same series with straight legs, lifts and lowers. If you wanna go back to bent knees, if your legs are not feeling it today, then just do bent knees. And of course, pay attention to your low back, right? All right, block stays between the inner thighs. Reach your legs straight up to the ceiling this time. Keep your feet flexed. Bring your palms to the ceiling if that's helpful. You're gonna squeeze the block. You're gonna try and stamp your feet onto the ceiling. So squeeze, press, squeeze, press, squeeze, lift. So we're working pelvic floor, all the things. And you're just trying to stamp your feet up versus swinging your legs back, right? Press up, exhale. Try to keep the neck out of it so your head stays down. You have 2 more. Last one. Good. From here, you lower your straight legs down. Lift your straight legs up. So you can point or flex, whatever feels better. Just make sure your back stays neutral. You have 2 more. Last one, lower down, bend the knees, set the feet down. Oh, I have a lot of feelings in my abs right now. Hopefully you do too. That means you're doing it correctly. And that means you probably did yesterday's as well. All right, here we go. Hands behind your head, elbows wide. On your exhale, curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Extend your legs straight up to the ceiling. Same thing, you squeeze the block, you press up. Squeeze, press. Squeeze, press. So you're thinking of stamping your feet onto the ceiling, but you're also thinking of lifting your tailbone straight up off the floor versus swinging back to make that happen, right? Squeeze, press. Squeeze, press. 3 more. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Exhale. Last 2. Last one. Good. Lower your legs. Exhale, lift. Lower, inhale. Exhale, up. 3 more. Last 2. Oh God. Last one. Lower, bend, set your feet down, take the block out. Oh, it's time to stretch. That's fun. All right, cross left leg over right leg. Move your hips over to the left. Pick up your legs, let your legs fall to the right. Oh God. Gaze goes out past your left shoulder. Whew, good, just breathe there. Oh my gosh, we did it, 7 days. I'm gonna do Zooms this week still, because that's what we do, but maybe narrow it down to 5. I could probably do 6. Because my Mondays, well, let's shoot for 5. Let's not get overly ambitious. This week was easier for me because it was a weird schedule. All right, go ahead and cross right leg over left leg, move your hips over to the right, pick up your legs, let them fall to the left. Gaze goes out past your right shoulder this time. And just breathe. Nice big inhales in. Lighting's not too bad. 3:30 in clouds might not be. I get that every day. Yeah, I love that every day. Good, big inhale breath. Big exhale, let that go. All right, since we have 2 blocks, let's do my favorite stretch with 2 blocks. So you're gonna come up, you're gonna grab both of your blocks. You're gonna set one block on medium height horizontal. So the long edge is perpendicular to your mat. You're gonna grab your other block, you're gonna set it up behind that one on its tallest height. So we're gonna want our shoulder blades to land on the medium, our head to land on the tall. So when you lower down, just make sure those blocks end up in the right place or it's not gonna be comfortable, but when they land in the right place, yeah, it's comfortable. So bring your shoulder blades onto that block, make sure they're there, and then move, if you need to, move the block the highest block to get your head on there. And then just rest. You should be able to just feel comfortable in this position, not stressed at all. Arms are out by your sides, palms open towards the ceiling. I have a client and we literally start like this every single time for like 10 minutes. And then she puts it underneath her hips and we sit there for like 10 minutes. And I'm like, why do you pay me money? But it's totally fine because she loves it. I mean, then we do abs for like the rest of it, but she keeps coming. I've been seeing her for a long time. I like her. She's an engineer, but not working as an engineer because she said that it's too much to be a female in the engineer world, which makes me very sad. She's just like, it's not worth it. Unfortunate. She still gets good jobs and does like managerial stuff, but yeah, could you imagine becoming an engineer and then not being able to, not wanting to do it because of men? Ugh. What a nightmare. Good, we'll just stay here for 2 more breaths. Thank God I work in a field that's predominantly women. Makes it much better. When I used to work for a man, it was terrible. In the Pilates field, it's the worst job I ever had. In the Pilates business, anyway. Not in general. Good, we'll just stay here for 2 more breaths. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. Ugh. Good, and then very carefully use your arms. You're gonna help yourself up. Go ahead and move those blocks out of the way. Unless you're gonna use them, we're gonna do some leg stretches. So if it's helpful to keep you closer to the ground with them, then use them underneath your hands. Otherwise, come to hands and knees, bring your right foot forward, move your left knee back, get a little bit heavier in those hips, just stretch through those, through the front of the left thigh. And just breathe. Man, it feels very good to do Pilates every day, I'm not gonna lie. It's like working that into your schedule is very helpful and make it a priority. It's great. All right, tuck your left toes, pick up your knee. There's no way I would have been able to go wine tasting and gone to Orange Theory or some crap like that. CrossFit, no thank you. Like go for a run after wine tasting? No. Go ahead and set your left knee down, bring your right knee back, bring your left foot forward this time. Good, and then you're gonna move your right knee back a little bit further, get deeper into that stretch. Good, tuck your right toes, pick up the knee. Good, go ahead and take a big inhale in. Big exhale out. Good, go ahead and set your right knee down, bring your left knee back to meet the right, walk your hands a little bit in front of those shoulders, tuck your toes, lift hips up and back, find downward facing dog, and then just start to pedal into your knees, bending one. I think this triangle, your back foot is like sickled in a little bit. That's not the right word. Anyways, lower both of your heels down, that wasn't my favorite part class. You're gonna walk your feet to meet your hands, hang out your forward fold, grab hold of opposite elbows, gently sway your torso side to side. Just further releasing the spine. And then go ahead and come through center, let your elbows go, shake the head no, nod the head yes. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, head is last, and at the top you are rolling shoulders back. And you are all done for our 7-day challenge. We did it, and I'm so proud of you, and I will see you tomorrow.